This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Reading by Kristen Hughes. Ballads of a Bohemian by Robert W. Service. Book 4, Winter, Part 5. Les Grands Mutiles. I saw 3 wounded of the war, and the first had lost his eyes, and the second went on wheels and had no legs below the thighs, and the face of the third was featureless, and his mouth ran cornerwise. So I made a rhyme about each one, and this is how my fancies run. The Sightless Man. Out of the night a crash, a roar, a rampart of light, a flame that leaped like a lash, searing forever my sight. Out of the night a flash, then, oh, forever the night. Here in the dark I sit, I who so loved the sun, supple and strong and fit, in the dark till my days be done. Aye, that's the hell of it, stalwart and 21. Marie is stanch and true, willing to be my wife, swears she has eyes for 2. Aye, but it's long is life. What is a lad to do with his heart and his brain at strife? There now, my pipe is out, no one to give me a light. I grope and I grope about. Well, it is nearly night. Sleep may resolve my doubt, help me to reason right. He sleeps and dreams. I heard them whispering there by the bed. Oh, but the ears of the blind are quick. Every treacherous word they said was a stab of pain, and my heart turned sick. Then lip met lip, and they looked at me, sitting bent by the fallen fire, and they laughed to think that I couldn't see, but I felt the flame of their hot desire. He's helping Marie to work the farm, a dashing, upstanding chap, they say. And look at me with my flabby arm, and the fat of sloth and my face of clay. Look at me as I sit and sit by the side of a fire that's seldom lit, sagging and weary the livelong day, when everyone else is out on the field sowing the seed for a golden yield, or tossing around the new-mown hay. Oh, the shimmering wheat that frets the sky, gold of plenty and blue of hope, I'm seeing it all with an inner eye as out of the door I grope and grope, and I hear my wife and her lover there, whispering, whispering round the rick, mocking me and my sightless stare, as I fumble and stumble everywhere, slapping and tapping with my stick. Old and weary at 31, heartsick, wishing it all was done. Oh, I'll tap my way round to the byre, and I'll hear the cows as they chew their hay. There at least there is none to tire, there at least I am not in the way. And they'll look at me with their velvet eyes, and I'll stroke their flanks with my woman's hand, and they'll answer to me with soft replies, and somehow I fancy they'll understand. And the horses too, they know me well, I'm sure that they pity my wretched lot, and the big fat ram with the jingling bell, oh, the beasts are the only friends I've got. And my old dog too, he loves me more, I think, than ever he did before. Thank God for the beasts that are all so kind, that know and pity the helpless blind. Ha! They're coming, the loving pair. My hands a-shake as my pipe I fill. What if I steal on them unaware with a reaping hook, to kill, to kill? I'll do it. They're there in the mow of hay, I hear them saying, "He's out of the way." Hark! How they're kissing and whispering. Closer I creep, I crouch, I spring. He wakes. Ugh, what a horrible dream I've had. And it isn't real. I'm glad. I'm glad. Marie is good and Marie is true. But now I know what it's best to do. I'll sell the farm and I'll seek my kind. I'll live apart with my fellow blind, and we'll eat and drink and we'll laugh and joke, and we'll talk of our battles, and smoke and smoke. The brushes of bristles we'll make for sale, while one of us reads a book of Braille. And there will be music and dancing too, and we'll seek to fashion our lives anew. And we'll walk the highways hand in hand, the brotherhood of the sightless band, till the years at last shall bring respite, and our night is lost in the greater night. The Legless Man. The Dark Side. My mind goes back to Fumin Wood, and how we stuck it out. 8 days of hunger, thirst, and cold, mowed down by steel and flame, waist-deep in mud and mad with woe, with dead men all about. We fought like fiends and waited for relief that never came. 8 days and nights they rolled on us in battle-frenzied mass. Debout le mort, we hurled them back. By God, they did not pass. They pinned 2 medals on my chest, a yellow and a brown, and lovely ladies made me blush, such pretty words they said. I felt a cheerful man almost, until my eyes went down, and there I saw the blankets, how they sagged upon my bed. And then again I drank the cup of sorrow to the dregs. Oh, they can keep their medals, if they give me back my legs. I think of how I used to run and leap and kick the ball, and ride and dance and climb the hills and frolic in the sea, and all the thousand things that now I'll never do at all. Mon Dieu, there's nothing left in life, it often seems to me. And as the nurses lift me up and strap me in my chair, if they would chloroform me off, I feel I wouldn't care. Ah, yes, we're heroes all today. They point to us with pride. Today their hearts go out to us, the tears are in their eyes. But wait a bit. Tomorrow they will blindly look aside. No more they'll talk of what they owe, the dues of sacrifice. One hates to be reminded of an everlasting debt. It's all in human nature. Ah, the world will soon forget. My mind goes back to where I lay wound-rotted on the plain, and ate the muddy mangold roots, and drank the drops of dew, and dragged myself for miles and miles when every move was pain. And over me the carrion crows were retching as they flew. Oh, ere I closed my eyes and stuck my rifle in the air, I wished that those who picked me up had passed and left me there. The Bright Side. Oh, one gets used to everything. I hum a merry song, and up the street and round the square I wheel my chair along. For look you how my chest is sound, and how my arms are strong. Oh, one gets used to anything. It's awkward at the first, and jolting o'er the cobbles gives a man a grievous thirst. But of all ills that one must bear, that's surely not the worst. For there's a café open wide, and there they set me up, and there I smoke my caporal above my cider cup, and play manille a while before I hurry home to sup. At home the wife is waiting me with smiles and pigeon pie, and little Gigi claps her hands with laughter loud and high. And if there's cause to growl, I fail to see the reason why. And all the evening by the lamp I read some tale of crime, or play my old accordion with Marie keeping time, until we hear the hour of 10 from out the steeple chime. Then in the morning bright and soon no moment do I lose within my little cobbler's shop to gain the silver sou. Good luck one has no need of legs to make a pair of shoes. And every Sunday, oh, it's then I'm the happy man, they wheel me to the riverside, and there with rod and can I sit and fish and catch a dish of goujon for the pan. Aye, one gets used to everything, and doesn't seem to mind. Maybe I'm happier than most of my two-legged kind. For look you at the darkest cloud, lo, how it's silver-lined. The Faceless Man. I'm dead. Officially I'm dead. their hope is past.